just another change from Tyronn Lue, who's been changing lineups throughout these playoffs. And we're underway. Always fun to see how teams respond to either jubilant victories or devastating losses. And DeAndre Ayton.
Well, they're playing center field with Chris Paul. He's going to have the ability to knock in the pick and roll action moving forward.
George gets inside, kicks it out to Terrence Mann. Beverly's going to try another three. That's good.
John Collins. John Collins, like DeAndre Ayton, have choices who want the ball coming to them, have changed their game, given themselves totally to the team, and John Collins and the Atlanta Hawks have benefited from it.
Crowder with a three, falling back. And Jay Crowder able to put it down. Paul George tries to answer. Cam Johnson deflects it. Beverly comes up with the offensive board. Jackson struggles a bit with his dribble. Shot clock at 3. He's got Crowder on him. Contested three-pointer. It's good. Reggie. Crowder. Back-to-back threes. Crowder didn't have a field goal. Booker stolen by Beverly.
Just look at the havoc that Beverly, put in fall. Rebounding, defending, knocking down shots.
Paul George knocks down off the bench because he wanted his teammate Chris Paul to be back. Payne had 29 points in game 2. George turns, shoots, and scores. An early 6-point lead for the Clippers. Booker to Ayton. Ayton lays it in and got hit and a chance for a 3-point. Beverly another three. Rolls in and out. That one halfway down as Paul comes the other way. Looking to push. Nice feet ahead. Ayton with the flush. To the line, knocking him down. He's 4 for 4. Already 4 points, 5 rebounds for Zubats. 5 minutes gone by. Terrence Mann guarding Chris Paul. Now Booker. Booker kicks it out. Cam Johnson wide open. That's good. Johnson game 2. None of this from these Phoenix Suns. Johnson was 5 for 5 from the field.
You know how hard that action that they just ran is to defend?
Yeah, that's a great action. That gut handoff.
Jackson and Cam Johnson a rebound. Booker looking. Trying to throw it inside. Ayton able to grab it. The follow is good. Don't go. Rebound George. The assist. Reggie Jackson gets inside.
I don't know what that was.
That was a mistake.
Cameron Payne comes into the game and right away scores. It's on a day-to-day basis. The update will not play sprained right knee. And he's here cheering on his teammates tonight. Ayton gets it inside. Flips it up and in. DeAndre Ayton. In your first quarter. Kennard. Kennard had a
matchup for the Clippers.
Payne on the drive, high off the glass, too strong. Paul George the rebound. Terrence Mann slips by and lays it up and in. His jump and still got the offensive board. Paul, plenty of time. 3-pointer won't go. Tip is good from Bridges. There's Rondo. Rondo's played a lot of minutes first couple of games. Ball deflected. Here comes Chris Paul. Booker. Quick fire. That's good. His first field goal.
Language. He was walking back and looking at his hands.
Jackson pass down low. Batum lays it up and in. Pass to Batum. Deflected and stolen. Here comes Craig. Craig to Johnson. Cam Johnson. Sidestep back to Craig. Layup off the glass is good. That's a nice. He had 7 turnovers in game 1 and just 9 turnovers in game 2 of the Clippers. And that's without the guy that normally is key for that. Oh, Cam Johnson up another ball back to Johnson. Knows he has to put it up. Instead passes it. That's going to be very close. Shot misses. That was close to a 24-second violation. Ball batted away. Bridges with the hustle play. And a new 14 for Phoenix. Those are the kind of plays these Suns have made all season long. Bridges drives, turns, shot. It's good.
Monty Williams what's changed the most since he started coaching DeAndre. He was very blunt. Monty said Ayton learned.
Shooting numbers have plummeted since the opening minutes. Both teams under 40% from the field. Chris Paul pulls up and nails it. That's his 6 assists. And Booker's just 1 of 8, but he...
The Clippers only shoot 33% and 3 for 16 from 3.
And they're still with the free throw line in the 4th quarter. In a game he didn't shoot well, 4th quarter of game 2. 3 minutes remaining. Second period. Zubac on the slam. Making the change, putting Zubac back in the starting lineup in game 2. Chris Paul, high arcing shot won't go. Here comes Paul George. George drives into traffic, pulls up, shot's good. And Paul makes his move, gets in the paint, flips it up. Zubac with the block. Ayton back to Paul, kicks it out in the corner. Bridges, that's a 3. Mikal Bridges. John Goebel about that drive to the basket. Clippers have only 13 points here in the 2nd quarter. Booker, foul line jumper, line drive is good. 8 seconds remaining. Pheonix has a foul to give. George drives, goes inside for the slam.
And it starts with taking care of the basketball. They did a poor job of being in a hole. They've got to be better offensively and execute at a high clip.
Zubac was key for them. 11 points, 12 rebounds for Zubac. Terrence Mann falling away, gets in the paint, knocks it down. And Bridges with the board. Mikal Bridges back out 8. From the field to go with how he started in this series. In the first 2 games, 22 of 29. Well, that shot's good from Paul George.
Went back to the locker room, got that ankle retaped, but at halftime they decided he would not return tonight. So he is out for the rest of the game with that ankle injury. Other than adjusting for that, Monty Williams told us defensively that they got to cut down on the turnovers and pass the ball more, Mike.
Thank you, Rachel. Ayton's campaign, obviously, without Chris Paul was sensational as Terrence Mann goes the distance. They took that Booker basket away as Zubac goes down, lost the handle. Mann right there to lay it up and in.
Open. Great play call by Ty Lue, but you're right about the Suns.
And Chris Paul with a rare turnover. That's 6 turnovers now for Pheonix. Jackson, the runner along the baseline is good. Flips it up and in.
Patrick Beverly looks and says, what's wrong with this dude trying to beat me one-on-one? What's wrong with him?
Jackson looking for his spot, keeps his dribble alive. Paul now gets up on Reggie Jackson. 7 on the 24. Crossover drive, up and under, got it, Reggie Jackson.
Competing at an extreme high level, defending an elite offensive weapon.
He did it in game 2 as well. Paul George drives inside, up and under, banks it home.
Control the game.
Did you just check me?
Cam Johnson comes in for Phoenix.
I tried to. It was like one of your patented back downs where you were met at the wall.
Zubac, oh, with the... All he can do is watch right now. 4 fouls.
And without Payne, will he be the backup point guard to Paul?
Paul pass. George drives against Booker, trying to draw a foul. Missed the layup. Terrence Mann, the back up and banks it home. Terrence Mann.
Done on the defensive end. And when Beverly's gone out of the game, Terrence Mann becomes the primary defender on Booker.
Booker the drive, left-handed. Nice play from Booker.
We're seeing the Suns go into a zone defense right now.
George gets inside, can't get it to fall. Cam Johnson knocked out of his hands, picked up by E'Twaun Moore. And Booker out there with 4 fouls as we approach 2 minutes in the 3rd. Cam Johnson, another 3. 3rd straight game off the bench in these conference finals. Back to 8. Batum, Marcus Morris lines that one up and answers with his own. Booker kicks it out. Cam Johnson, 3-pointer. George had it, lost it. Ball loose. Johnson to Booker. Layup is good. More than just a shooter. Paul George gets it off in time. Oh, he banks it in! It's good! As he only played 2 games in these playoffs, having back surgery. That's a thin front court without those two. They have somehow managed as Kennard steps back and hits a 3. Great shooting from Kennard. Pull the chair out from underneath. 2:14 on the shot clock. George kicks it out. Kennard fakes. Finds Morris. Morris a contested 3. George down with 13 rebounds, 5 assists. Advantage for the Clippers. DeAndre Ayton. A nice feed from Paul. Christmas handles it. Kennard, 3-pointer. Crowder the rebound. Chris Paul steps up. 3-pointer is good. Now Booker makes his move. Gets inside left-handed. Shot won't go. Ayton with the left-handed tip.
A lot of time to get it back, though, okay? No 15-point plays. Just got to get organized. But first of all, we got to sprint and turn. That's what we do, and get in front of them. We got to get in their way. They're imposing their will right now, going to the basket. We just got to stop them, all right?
Going to be aggressive.
Booker drives back up top. And Zubac's on it. Fakes now, drives past him inside. Layup is good. Patrick Beverley knocks it away. Here comes Reggie Jackson inside. Layup is good. Beverley 4 to shoot. Step back over Zubac's. Hits the rim. Ayton trying to grab it. Couldn't. Zubac's calling for it. He's got Booker on him. Jackson a 3-pointer. It's good. Reggie Jackson. Phoenix hasn't scored in 3.5 minutes. Booker's just 5 for 21. Kicks it out to Bridges. Bridges a 3-pointer. That's good. Finally, with a 10-point game. Booker on George. Picks it back out. Jackson, 3-pointer. Puts it in. Reggie back up to 13.
What a performance by the Clippers on both sides of the floor.
Ayton. Beautiful maneuver.
And I say that because defensively is where they won this ball game. They set the tone and imposed their will against this Phoenix Suns team.
Especially in that third quarter mark, they came out differently. And Jackson flips it up. Got 10 points here in the fourth quarter. Paul turns it over. Terrence Mann. Beverly for 3. Bang! And Beverly talking to Booker.
Or just to himself, because he's always talking.
Paul pulls up. Jump shot is good. Been a rough shooting. Points, 12 assists for Chris Paul. Under 2 minutes remaining. Crowd wisely taking time off the clock. Jackson kicks it out in the corner. Beverly on the drive. Little fake. Flips it up and in. Patrick Beverley taking out his starters. Eastwan Moore. Darge tips it out to Carter. Moore goes inside. Little fake. And banks it home. Of course, going here in these Western Conference Finals, they dropped games 1 and 2 in Phoenix. But another Game 3 win for the Clippers. And they are right back in the series. Patrick Beverley, Ivica Zubac, Paul George, and the Clippers get the win here in Game 3.